Hey guys, it's Lindsay from the blog Repurpose and Upcycle, and I am back today for my second mini home tour. And today we're going to be looking at my daughter's room. Now, I've talked before that I generally don't share home tours, but I have come to realize that it's very important to see all these little DIYs and how they're working in a space. So I figured it was time to start sharing a little more of my home, all the different projects, how they come together, and how they're useful in each space. I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to show you the very first thing we did in this room, which was I painted my daughter's ceiling. And I love it because it's just a subtle hint of pink, enough to give a little bit of visual interest without being overwhelming. And it really ties together the rest of the pink accents in her room. I did a full video on how to paint a ceiling, tips and tricks, tools you need to use, and the type of paint you need to use, because there is a type of paint that's more successful than the other. So if you're looking to paint a ceiling, make sure you check that out first. I will link that below. The second thing I did after I painted the ceiling was we purchased these bunk beds. Now, the whole purpose for this whole room makeover was my daughter needed more space. My kids do not have a playroom, so all their toys are dedicated into their bedroom, which is fine. We just have to be a little more useful with the space, and I have to be a little more handy when it comes to storage. And one thing about this bunk bed that I loved was it comes with these 4 drawers, which is huge because every nook and cranny in this bedroom has some sort of storage space. And we love this bed because it's also got a trundle. So not only does my daughter have one bed, but she has 3, which is huge because we don't have an extra bedroom either, so this is really good for guests. One more thing about the bunk beds is the bedding. This is BEDDY'S zipper bedding. It zips up, and so when my daughter's done in the morning, she can just zip it closed. This zipper bedding is huge for a bunk bed. If you guys have ever had a bunk bed, you know how hard it is to make the bed. This is a lifesaver. I love it. The next thing I did was I bought these curtains. These are Target. I will link the link for these, and I will source all the products. They're in the blog post for this room, which I will put in the comments. And then I took this bench that I had in my foyer and I moved it in here. 4 little pink collapsible storage bins in here to hide all of her toys and her doll clothes. And honestly, who doesn't have a kid's room with some form of bins? Bins are huge for hiding clutter and storage. After I purchased the curtains, I decided to pull some of the green from the curtains and create a desk space for her. This is probably my favorite DIY in this room. I have a whole video on how to create that ombre effect with paint. That was super easy to do, and I had some extra leftover peel and stick wood planks. So this is just an old desk I had. I put some peel and stick wood planks on the wall, and then I painted it all the same color to make it look like a uniform space. Also, you could see I put some baskets on the wall, some wall baskets. I hung them with these little hooks, of course, to put like bows and just extra storage. Next, I did these open plumbing shelves. Now, the shelf hardware, the plumbing hardware, came with a kit from a company called Furniture Pipeline. I have a post on how I did that, how you put those together, links to the kit. I will share that in a link below that I also did a video for. So I'm gonna pan over here. And if you pan over here, she's got a little vanity on the right side, but the last space I'm gonna show you in her bedroom is her reading nook. This was a closet that had bifold doors. Bifold doors were broken half the time, so I just decided to pull them off the wall and create a cute little reading nook. Anything that promotes reading is good, right? All right, so it's got a light in there. I made a little DIY faux curtain to cover some shelves. So I've got more storage up there. It's a mess. And then I put a little wall shelf there. Got a cute bean bag, and I had this leftover chandelier that I just stuck on there. I thought it added just a little pizzazz to the space. And believe it or not, she does use this space
which is great. So she's got a mirror there, pan around, and that's it, guys. I hope seeing her room and how all these DIYs come together has maybe given you some ideas on how to create a functional but lovely space yourself, and a few different ideas for extra storage. Thanks for watching my quick home tour in my daughter's room. I hope I've given you some ideas and some inspiration. Make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you won't miss any more. Bye, guys.